Hello everybody, and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. We are on the final 3 partners in the entire Let's Play. The last partners are Cyrus of the Raw Yellow. Yeah, we did Sartorius Evil now. Viper of the Thelonious. And, of course, the last person to pick in the game, looking at all the people, Fujiwara. Today's episode, we're going to be going with the 3rd season villain, Professor Thelonious Viper. I'm very worried about working with this man, but we're going to do good because I'm going to start with a deck that already kind of synergizes with him because I'm that afraid of him being a bad partner. As you know, we will be tag partners from this day on, so remember this, the goal of this mission is to achieve victory. I will push you much harder than the other students, be prepared. Alright, yeah, I'm ready. Alright. We are starting with deck building. Easiest thing to do for deck building with a guy that I know uses a reptile deck is to make a reptile deck. So we're going to make a reptile deck. It just will not be the kind of deck he wants me to make. So let's look at all the reptiles in the game, and then we will make a decision based on them. Alright, looking at all the reptiles. Looking at them. Okay, we are going to build, let's say, classic reptiles. Give me the Bite Leon. Give me a Giga Gaga Gigo. I do like this, not with this one, actually, no. I do like some of the worm cards, but no. Radiant Beast. Wow, they're all reptiles. All of these guys were reptiles? I never knew that. Destruction, Cyclone, Firestorm, Silent, Umbral. Oh, that's pretty cool. This guy was actually pretty good. That guy's, worth looking at. Let's go with Granadoras. I used to use these all the time in older Let's Plays. Let's go with Gagagigo, or Gagagigos. These are good guys. Emperor of Land and Sea. Now that's a real classic right there. Alien Hunters, Alien Hypno. I mean, Alien Hypno has a use. Venom cards. Oh yeah, Armored Lizard. Oh, that's a classic. Screech. Okay. Yeah, why not? Throw in Screech. Why not? He's strong enough. Gale Lizard. Hell yeah, we're going to use Gale Lizard. Are you kidding me? It's such a good card. Wow, Serpentine Princess. I got to see a lot of you in the Fallsbound Kaizo series. If this face-up card is returned from the field to your deck, select one and special summon level 3. Ooh. Oh, that is terrible. It's so rare for something like that to happen in a game like this. The Dawn Turtles. I'm not going to do... Well... You know what? What else am I going to run triple Dawn Turtle? Give me the Dawn Turtles. Who am I to say no to them? We've gotten a lot. So we got little Gigabyte if I want him. This is his boss monster, which technically I can run. Because I just have to, when this card is destroyed by battle, yeah, I just have to summon it. So yeah, you know what? We can run his boss monster. I only own 2. And then his true boss monster, which I only own 2 of as well. That's kind of interesting. We'll send in Evil Dragon Anata. Okay, so I could already tell I don't like some of the decks. So some of the deck's problem is I have too many tribute monsters. Yeah, now that I'm running the boss, we're going to take out 2 tributes. And then we're going to run more regular monsters like... Let's see. Any of these guys decently strong? You know what we can do? What we can do is we can add Mother Grizzly, since Mother Grizzly would just help out the synergy. I mean, they can't all be reptiles, right? Just get the Mother Grizzly in here. There she is. Hello. It took me so long to get 3 of these in this Let's Play. Might as well get some use out of them. Alright, now we're going to go back to reptiles, because I think I want to add like a few more. Because something about reptile decks is that it's better to have a lot of them than a few of them. But the rest of the reptiles are kind of weak, all things considered. Especially if I'm just going basic, like no real strategy behind them. They're just all reptiles, that's it. Yeah, that's that's an effect at least. It's not useless. Balloon Lizard, this can... Yes, that can do stuff. Gigobite, Sinister Serpent is banned as it should be. The Alien Psychic, no. Okay, yeah, no, it's hard to add extra ones. guess, you know what, just to have more defense, we'll add more Venom Cobras. We'll just add Venom Cobras, not to accidentally synergize with my partner that hard, but screw it. Let's go with text search. We're going to go for a Reptile because we need to build around Reptile cards. And I know our Reptile cards are quite basic, but that doesn't mean we don't build around them. So let's build around Reptile cards, and Reptile cards do have some pretty good support, even in this game. And those support would be... Snake Rain is good for discarding. I guess I will do one of those. Offerings to the Snake Deity is just a really good card if I'm going to run this many. Damage equals Reptile does have some use for my partner mostly, but it does have some use. Embodiment of a Puffershish. Okay, that's... You know what, just give me a lot of the Reptile support. There we go. And then finally, we're going to need some water support. So let's text search whoop, no, I don't want to use that. Let's text search water cards. Specifically water cards. Because we're running a lot of water cards. We could run Legendary Ocean, though it's not necessary. My partner's running a field spell. It's probably not the best idea for me to run one. Unless I really hate his field spell, then I can use it to get rid of his. That's true. That is true. Yeah, salvage for a deck like this would be pretty good. It might work, weaken my partner, but it would still be pretty good. All right, now let's go for the standard cards that we need to run just because of spell trap destruction and whatnot. So let's go over here. Let's see. TT might come in handy. Maybe I'll hold off on it. Geometria. Let's go with MST. Let's go with Premature Burial. I don't know why I passed that. That card's pretty good. Well, especially with how many cards I can throw away in this deck. Monster Born. Let's go with Mirror Force. Let's go with Magic Cylinder in this deck. Let's go with Heavy Storm. And Giant Trunade. That's 3 spell trap removals. We might add more just because I've been running into a lot of spell trap problems. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Key Search. We're going to go for Destroy Spell Traps. We're going to focus on spell trap cards to destroy spell and trap cards. A lot of these are pretty slow. The AI won't use Solemn, at least most of the time. 7 Tools has its place. My Body as a Shield is pretty good. And then we have to think about the stall cards. My Body as a Shield protects us, but it doesn't stop stall. Which of these cards can help me with that? There's a couple of them, actually. You know what? We want cards in grave, so do I have any that can discard? Because if we have a card in our hand we want to discard to add more cards to grave, Raigeki Break would be good. In fact, add 2. Alright, let's do this. Only 9 spells is kind of different for one of our decks. It's actually a trap-heavy deck, which, yeah, we could take out one of these, and then we can take out... I kind of like this deck, honestly. It doesn't have to be this aggressive, but it's at least interesting. We'll take out 1 Venom Boa. Okay. Okay, this is our first Reptile deck of the day. We're going to call it... Slimy. Because whenever you look at a reptile, I'm like, ew, I don't want to touch it. It's going to be all slimy, but it's actually, they're pretty dry, surprisingly. I was always one of those people that were like, oh, I'm afraid of touching the reptiles, but you know what? Things have changed. All right, so we got the slimy deck, and we're going to see how it performs. Hopefully it does well with our partner, and hopefully we don't end up with a Kagemaru Part 2, because I know I saved some of the worst partners for last, but my god, that was bad. These are some of the easiest people in the world, which means it's a perfect chance for a tag duel, thank god. Let's see what our partner's deck looks like, if he is good or bad. I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to be hopeful that he could play at least a little Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, he's supposed to be a professor, for crying out loud, and the Season 3 villain of the show. Even though his deck sucks and there's like no cards that support it. Oh, he's lucky that he drew any monsters at all. He did draw one of his serpents, which he will need. And with Venom Swamp, that'll slow down everybody in the duel, including me. Okay, we got ourselves an MST situation. I drew both my salvages. That's very good. You may be thinking, Cooper, what the are you talking about? How could it be good? And I'm going to show you why. One of the combos we have is, well, we don't need both salvages technically. We're going to throw away Dawn Turtle. This is why we're running the Dawn Turtles. Dawn Turtle. I don't need to throw away another one since I threw away the other salvage. I could have summoned 3 monsters, but it doesn't matter. We have damage equals Reptile, so maybe we don't throw that away. Let's be careful what else we throw away, because we don't want our opponent to steal it. So let's throw away a Gale Lizard, and let's throw away a Screech. Alright. I wanted to keep my body as a shield because we don't know if we have any trap destruction. I wanted this for later, and I wanted Granadora. So we're going to activate Salvage. And with the power of Salvage, I can bring back 2 Dawn Turtles. And this is a combo you guys can use. We could have gone for 3 Dawn Turtles, but they're not that powerful. Oh, we had MST. Oh, dang it. I should have done it. But I didn't know I had MST. We're going to use MST, and we're going to make sure this wasn't going to be a problem. No, I don't think it was. We're going to summon a Venom card, which is good with this field spell. I'm going to summon my Granadora, which is dangerous, I admit. But if we're going to take 2,000 burn, let's make sure we get that 1,000 heal. And then we're going to attack Kura. We'll always have the Dawn Turtles, but I was going to say, I need to make sure I can get past his defense. I don't know what they're cooking with. And we can get rid of Granadora with this card, even though it does say Destroy, sadly. It's not a, tribute. My Body's a Shield is a handy card, so let's go ahead and set that and end our turn. So if we ever draw our big tribute monsters or whatever, we have the Dawn Turtle salvage strategy. You can use Screech, or you could use Snake Rain like I just did. Okay. That kind of sucks. Now I can use the effect if I wanted to. I don't like it would be that good of an effect, but we could. My partner has decided that we're doing it. I only ask that he brings back... I know you have Premature Burial. Actually, it might be a good idea to bring back your monster instead of mine. Because if you bring back my monster, we're going to suffer a lot of damage. Sure, sure the enemies will as well. But I'm more worried about what we're going to suffer than what they are. Okay, we're doing this. Our decks are going to cost us a lot of life points, you can already tell. The Venom Swamp will take its toll. 1400 attack might be strong enough, but Kura could probably beat that. Kura's afraid. Kura's a little coward. Now, I do run like 3 tributes in this deck, so it would be cool to draw one right now. I did not. Funny enough, because of Raigeki Break, we don't technically want to do the Dawn Turtle strategy. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and not do it just yet. We don't need it. We don't need it. Venom Swamp is gonna take its soul. Next turn. Alright, there's another rat, which is something we do not want to be fighting. There's a... What? Can you? I guess, thank you? You're right, we didn't want to fight it. But I'm still confused. Alright, we're taking our 2,000 burn because my partner decided this. Monster born. Okay, dude. Dude! Why are you getting all your revival and... Oh my god. Your Venom monster would have been so much better. You're just going to give them more cards. Oh, he got his... Yeah, that's true. He's going for his boss. Okay. This is his regular boss, not his ultimate card. But it's pretty good. Venom shot. Okay. That does. And because you don't have your trap, we don't get full advantage here. Thank God for my body as a shield, though. Okay, at least he's trying. At least he's trying. Good job. Good job, partner. God damn, Kenyu has good back row. You gotta respect him for that. He's got good back row. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this looks kind of gross. I forgot. Okay, Robo Lady is dead. Luckily, we're immune to our own swamps, so we just have a good card. And he has Raigeki Break for an emergency, which means I have Raigeki Break for an emergency, and I can use my turtle on it, which is exactly what we're going to do, because it'll power up our Venom Maga King. I'm just going to call you King. Yeah. I don't know how to say your name. Alright, Metamorph would have been nice, but we have a King now. 3,500 attack, 1,850 attack. That's enough to win the duel. Hey, okay. If I can keep the field somewhat full, my partner can use it for tributing. That'll be pretty awesome. Now, those were 2 Slifer Reds, so it was supposed to be a pretty easy victory, but, you know, there were still some troubles there. For one, my partner prefers my monsters over his own Venom cards, despite a swamp being on the field. But overall, there was value here. Nope, we got no one in here. It's good to check. There's, my old partner, Kagemaru. You know what? Let's see how good you are when you're not my partner, because let's see what deck you're using compared to the deck they gave us. Not the one I edited, but the deck they gave us. Alright, I'm going to use Rock. Now, I'm just using a Reptile deck. I should lose to him. This is the final villain of Season 1. I mean, come on. He's supposed to be on the level of Pegasus, since Pegasus was the final villain of Season 1. You're a bit of a weirdo. Okay, I drew a lot of monsters, which could be good, but it's not. It could be good, but there's a lot of problems with what happens here. I hate this. I hate him so much. Yeah, that card's limited to 1, and they always find a way to get it. Alright, it's gonna be Ordeal probably. I know this man. I know him all too well. Alright, well, at least we have a Gagagigo, so I can just try to defeat the Snipe Hunter. Oh no, because of course he doesn't have to run continuous traps. He just gets good traps. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Alright, Snipe Hunter. If I could draw 1 spell or trap card, that would be really handy. I know I don't run that many in this deck, and that's for a reason. Okay, Dawn Turtles. That's cool that I can summon 2 monsters in 1 turn now. That is kind of handy. Alright. If this man has Premature Burial or Monster Reborn, we lose this duel. Because of me not drawing any spells or traps, and because of Snipe Hunter being the first monster he drew. Alright. We will slowly get rid of these cards. It's probably Giant Germ, if anything, because of course his deck's going to be 10 times better. Oh boy. 1 more monster and we're dead. Okay, but he doesn't have that 1 monster. Screech could be helpful. Overall, I'm thinking about setting up just in case he does get his boss monster. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to attack this. I can't get rid of that, but it is a zombie, so he can't get Reviel. That's the good news. And I can beat it with I can use Bite Leon to beat it, technically. And there goes 2,000 life points. That is unfortunate. You know, when the partners on my team have cards like that, they never play them. But the enemy AI is totally willing. Alright, so I could get rid of this for now, or I could use it to beat him. I'm thinking about using it to beat him. I'm going to flip Gale Lizard. We're just going to do this to slow his roll. I want him to keep this card because it'll cost him 1,000 life points, and I'm just going to use Spirit Reaper to win the duel. Thanks to the Bite Leon I'm running, or Bite Lawn, whatever its name is. Yeah. Let's get in there and do 2,200 damage. Oh, he hates it. Now let's see if he'll pay 1,000 life points. If I win this duel drawing only monster cards, then I'm amazing. I have no clue how that happens. Alright, Monster Seto, you're gonna regretto. What are the cards? I drew my first spell or trap card. We'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to summon Dawn Turtle. Thanks to Dawn Turtle's effect, I'm going to get another Dawn Turtle from my hand. Now that I have the Dawn Turtles, we're going to go in and make sure he has no monsters. There we go. I will win next turn, but I need to make sure he can't tribute and beat us. Yeah, 1,100 life points is plenty. We can spend that. That's dangerous, but we already got rid of Snipe Hunter, so I guess it's not that dangerous. I don't think Lord of Dark Summons is going to work out for you. Doesn't work like it does in the card game. Of course he drew a trap. That's not good. I could really use my MST Giant Trunade Heavy Storm, and that's it. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, well, life's kind of cool sometimes. We're going to go ahead and go in, and Bite Leon, let's go. Hey, we beat our former partner, even though his deck is better. Oh, he's mad. Well, yeah. I'm glad you're gone, Kagemaru. I feel much more at peace with Viper here for now. I mean, we haven't really gotten to see him duel that much. And I don't really want him dueling the craziest duelists here, like Ri and them and Maki. Height would be fine, but not the others. Dark Magician Girl would be a lot too. Oh, what about you? What's your name? Yuma? Ooh. Oh, that's the strongest life for Red Joshua. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Well, okay, how about some raw yellows? Pippin and Ray. Are we going to be Pip and Ray? All right, let's Pip Ray. Let's do it. If you could beat these guys, then maybe we stand a chance in this partnership. I'll try to fill up the graveyard and the field with monsters. You try to get your boss monsters since your deck is mostly a bunch of bricks anyway. Also, I bet you, I'm making this prediction now. Viper's deck has only like 14 or 15 monsters in it. Wow, he just drew 4. Wow, okay, hold up. Maybe I'm wrong. I still stand by that though, when we finally get to edit his deck. Damage equals Reptile is totally a great card. It helps both of us. Rhoda from Pippin is a bit intimidating. Combo Fighter, thank God we didn't chain anything. Karate Man is funny. That is very funny. Just let this man do... Oh, I don't know what to do. You know what? Maybe we do this. Okay, maybe not. He's gonna... You're right. He's gonna die anyway, so we get to summon a monster. Sure. Nothing wrong with a second Venom Cobra, and he loses in the end. Nope. Okay, we're doing this instead. And we're not even banishing the card to make it useless. Oh, but you got rid of Royal Decree, so only because it was Royal Decree was that play even worth it. That is crazy that it ended up being worthwhile. I'm going to set this trap card. I'm going to summon Screech. We will not be going for Evil Dragon Anata. We are just going to go in the Screech, and we're going to do 1500 damage. We already have damage equals Reptile. I could use these as discards, which is pretty handy. Okay. That card is a card that ruined my partner Kagemaru way back when. It makes me think that this guy's face down monster is a flip card, or that his trap could be Ordeal of a Traveler, but I'm going to go with the monster being a problem. I was correct. Snake Rain is really good. Okay. Is this the 1200 attack point one? Okay, this is one of his strongest snakes. I'm not even joking. The 1200 attack point snake might be his strongest normal summon. That doesn't require a tribute. I like that. Show your fangs. That's cool. And they have to pay 500 for Degenerate Circuit, so every damage we do will count in the end. It'll matter in the end. Okay, 500. Another Karate Man. Alright, he just happened to have 2. I don't think my partner gets any use out of Screech, so if he kills Screech, that'll be a bummer. Damn. Yeah, I doubt he has any waters, but damage equals Reptile does exist. Is that his boss? Oh, Venom! Let's go. Oh, you can see it moving in the... A sea of blood is such a cool concept. Oh my god. That is so cool. Nice. Your attack animation's kind of whatever, but you are cool. 3,500 attack. Wait, do you have water monsters? No, I didn't think so. Okay. If you did, it'd be perfect. If you had water reptiles, holy crap, Screech would make your deck better. Alright, let's go ahead and let's end this duel. I don't think my opponent can do anything to stop us. We'll summon this just for funsies. And we'll do a 4K attack Venom, the king of all snakes. Alright, let's see the Snake King go in. The damage is brutal. Yeah, I was wondering why they don't use that card until the last second. Alright, Banishment it is. We still have 2,600 damage and a safe monster with Mother Grizzly. So, I'm not even worried. This is pretty good. It's crazy that a card like Venom Snake has a downside where it's like, oh, if you use your effect, you can't attack. It's like, dude, you're already terrible. How come you can't attack? Even with the Venom Swamp, it's not that good of a card. Alright, you could summon your guy again. You might just... Oh, you got your Venom Boa. That is his strongest deck monster. He got it again. The Sea of Blood that we see in the Iron Lung. A movie I went to see with my friends, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. And there goes our monster. But you can't kill the Boa. Boa, finish this. Partner, I think you and me are going to do pretty good together. I don't know how high we can go, but we just beat a level 5 and 6 raw yellow students. That's giving me hope. Now you have to do 50 push-ups because for some reason we need to be incredibly buff. You've beaten me. I'm thoroughly impressed. I eagerly await the next time we can duel. Yeah, that is pretty good. All right, you know what? I have hope. I'm not going to say high hopes, but I have hope that my partner and I are going to pull off some cool stuff together. Let's go ahead and let's go shopping. We've earned this. I'm honestly a little shocked that it went that well. I know I already started with a deck that somewhat synergizes, but his deck, it's got to be one of the brickiest, and it's working, which is really exciting. All right. Hey, 2 good pulls. Oh my gosh. An equip spell deck pull you probably really want, and of course 3 My Body is a Shields to make it so you aren't afraid of Mirror Force ever. Oh my god, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. What a great day. What a great start to a partnership. You know what, Viper? You're going to be one of the good ones. You're in the last 3 of the partners, and you're going to be one of the good ones. Bye-bye, everybody.